Check out this message that one of the prisoners of the Assad regime had left inscripted on their prison wall. The verse that so beautifully says, وَأَيُّوبَ إِذْ نَادَى رَبَّهُ أَنِّي مَسَّنِيَ الضُّرُّ وَأَنْتَ أَرْحَمُ الرَّاحِمِينَ. So the prisoner, he wrote this ayah down. And that gives us some insight into what type of hope they must have had. That they never knew that one day they'd be free. That we might have seen some of the clips how these prisoners, they so cut off from the outside world and they had no idea what was going on. And when they were freed, they were unaware of the situation in their country. So these people, they had no idea that they might have died in those prisons. Yet they had hope that Allah is there. That we too, as Muslims, we should never lose hope. That whatever struggle we're going through at this moment in time, that our close friends and family, they might not be aware of what we're going through. But know this, Allah Ta'ala is always aware and we should never lose hope in Him. That this ayah of the Quran so beautifully, Ayyub alayhi salam, he calls out to Allah. And for those of us that know, Ayyub alayhi salam was a prophet that was so severely tested. After the heights in his success of business and wealth and family, he was tested by Allah Ta'ala. And everything was taken away. And when he said to Allah, Rabbi anni massani ad-durru, look at the words he used. He says, oh Allah, a struggle, an affliction has touched me. And he used the word touch as if to say that he doesn't want to blame Allah and he doesn't want to complain to Allah. And he says, oh Allah, this problem has lightly touched me, wa anta arhamur rahimin, and you are the most merciful, the most kind. And so similarly, these prisoners, those oppressed people all around the world, especially that we've seen now from the horrors of the prisoners in Syria, we can see what hope that they had when they were in the darkness of their cells. And a lot of images have emerged like this, where the prisoners have done artwork on their walls, and they've engraved ayats of the Quran, and another one where it shows Ayatul Kursi. And subhanallah, these people, they had their hope in Allah. And we too, we should have hope in Allah. That same Allah that took Ayyub alayhi salam out of his problems, that's the same Allah that we have today. But look at the yaqeen, the conviction that they had against how much faith that we have.